Hello, my name is Steven. I work at the Patchogue-Medford Library, and today we're going to learn how to make your own bouncy ball. Alright, so this experiment does get pretty messy, so we do suggest you do this maybe in your kitchen, just somewhere where there's not a carpeted floor. Alright, so inside of your kit, you will find a tablespoon of borax, a half a tablespoon of cornstarch, watercolor, and glue. And what you'll need at home is 2 small mixing bowls, a spoon to mix, a tablespoon to measure your glue, and a half cup of warm water. Alright, now it's time to get started. So first we're going to take your borax, pop open that cap, and you're going to pour that into the water. And now you're going to start stirring until all the borax is dissolved. Alright, so your next step is going to be taking the glue and your cornstarch and putting it into your other bowl. Alright, so you can measure out the glue, or you can use about half of the container. I'm going to measure it out for today. Alright, now the cornstarch. There we go. Alright, and now you can use that spoon and start mixing them up. So in this step, you can add your watercolor. Put a few drops in there. And then continue mixing. And mix it up real good. I'll show you how it's looking. Just like this. Go. Alright. Once it's all mixed up, we can start putting it into your mixture of water and borax. And then you're going to start taking it and mixing it around in the water and borax. And you're going to feel it's a little soft at first. It'll start to harden up a little bit. So it might take a little bit of time to get all the gooey textures out, but soon it'll start to harden up. I can already start to feel it. Alright, and now we're going to dry off the ball and dry off our hands, because it'll help the ball bounce. Go. Alright, now let's see if our ball bounces. There we go. Alright, not bad. Alright, so you're going to see that your ball's it's not like a perfectly round ball. There is some creases in it and crevices, but after you do mix in the borax and the water and you dry it off, it will be able to bounce. It'll be a solid, it will be harder, and yeah. Alright, so if you leave your ball out for too long, the air does start to make it too hard, so it won't be able to bounce. So we do suggest maybe keeping the container or putting it in a Ziploc bag just to keep it safe so it won't lose its bouncy ability. Alright, so the 3 major components of our bouncy ball is the dissolved borax, the cornstarch, and the glue. And one of the big parts of our chemical reaction is when the glue and the dissolved borax mix together. This allows for the polymers, which I'll explain in 1 second, but the polymers in the glue to connect together. And what a polymer is just many of the same type of molecules connected together in a really long chain. Alright, so you might be wondering why we even added the cornstarch. Well, the cornstarch allows for the dissolved borax and the glue to hold together. So it allows all those molecules to stick together even further than they were before, and allows it to give the ball its structure. All right, we hope you enjoyed this experiment. Come down to the Patchogue-Medford Library for books on different scientific experiments or different do-it-yourself activities. All right, see you next time.